My wife and I, Becky Jones, own Tumalo Farms. Have owned it since probably 92 or 93. It was a family-owned operation. Aaron Jones, my father-in-law, bought this ranch, and he was into horse racing, and he wanted to model this after the ranches that he had seen in Kentucky. He put this track in down here. He brought all of the sand for the track from the valley because it had to be a special soft sand so that these horses wouldn't become lame. We turned it from a horse ranch into more of a hay ranch. Since there weren't any horses on it, we decided to develop a lot of the land and put it into orchard grass.
Oh, it's incredible. Tumalo Farms is an amazing farm, both for any type of livestock, mainly horses, but also the agricultural potential is incredible. On top of it, it's all pressurized gravity irrigation, which for the long term makes it a very sustainable operation. And then you compound it with the value of the 5 luxury estate tax lots for future redevelopment. Incredible potential with the ponds and Kamloops trout in the far pond. This current pond stocked. Wildlife all over the place, including elk, Canadian geese, all sorts of deer. The large bucks love to hang out right in those trees. They're constantly here.
Well, I could see anybody buying this ranch just for the beauty of it. It's incredible, but I can see people from any of the cities, Seattle, LA, wherever they come from, and possibly buying one of the 80s or the whole parcel, but say one of the 80s with a little cabin on it. If they're going to retire in 10 years, it would be a great spot to buy. They could come up a couple weeks in the summer, a couple weeks in the winter, use the cabins, snow ski in the winter, use their pond to paddleboard on, to fish, and do whatever they want to do. And then when they decide to retire, they could come up and they could build their dream home on this property wherever they want.
So for someone looking for an incredible farming operation with just an amazing location, it doesn't get any better than Tumalo Farms. And on top of it, there's the large redevelopment potential with the 5 buildable parcels out here and existing dwellings. So perfect family compound, could be a great corporate retreat, just endless potential.
Well, we've done a lot of improvements on the offices and the office in the horse barn, and we're sprucing them up. They look beautiful and nice, and I'm sure it'll surprise people when they come on the ranch and they go into some of these buildings and see how beautiful they are and how functional they are. The views out here at Tumalo Farms are unsurpassed. They're the best in all of Central Oregon. There's very few areas where you get to see all of the sisters mountains come right to the ground, right before your eyes. It's spectacular. You never get tired of the view. Well, I'd like to see somebody take this piece of property and turn it into just a premier piece of property. Central Oregon has all the potential.